Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be super interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about today's video, but we're gonna do it anyway. Today's video is gonna be all about products I regret buying, and there's definitely quite a bit of products here in front of me. So grab you a snack. If you are not already subscribed, I would love to have you a part of my little community over here on YouTube. We're pretty chill over here. While you're down there, don't forget to hit that bell button so you are notified when I do post, which will be twice a week again. I swear to God. And give this video a huge thumbs up because it does actually help me out quite a bit. Also, leave me a comment down below telling me some of your regretful purchases. Tell me about any of the products that you regret purchasing and why. I'd love to hear you guys' story. Now, before we get into the products that I regret purchasing, I want to tell you guys about an app that I don't regret downloading. I feel pretty proud of that. Yes, that is correct. Today's video is sponsored by Best Fiends. If you guys don't know what Best Fiends is, I'm actually really surprised. Best Fiends is a free adventure puzzle game where you collect and build a team of fiends to defeat slugs by matching same colored objects. Now, I really love Best Fiends because, for one, it doesn't require internet connection, which is really cool because I travel quite a bit and Best Fiends is like the best way to pass the time. It's literally the only game I have on my phone, and when I'm on the plane or in a car going somewhere, I get so bored so easily, and Best Fiends is just like always there. Also, this month, Best Fiends is having their biggest update ever. You can play the Halloween event to win massive rewards, including a new character. Yes, please. Another cool thing about Best Fiends is that you can download the game for free. And if you download now using my link in the description box down below, you guys can get $5 of free gold and diamond. Did I mention it was free? That is so cool that Best Fiends is hooking you guys up like that. Best Fiends, can I have $5 worth of gold and diamond, please? I'm currently at level 55, and I challenge you guys to get on my level. Let's make this a game. Get on my level. Anyways, I want to thank Best Fiends so much for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the products that I regret buying. Oh God. Okay, so now going into all of the products that I regret buying. I have my notebook in front of me with quite the list with some, notes and such of things like that nature. I'm gonna try to be as nice as possible. I really am. I'm genuinely gonna try to be really nice. Does being this close to the microphone make any of you uncomfortable? Is this ASMR? Oh, we should do this in an ASMR version. Hey guys. Okay, moving on. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here. Okay. I'm sure the first product I'm about to show you guys is not gonna be a shocker to any of you. It is the KKW Contour Kit. So after tax and shipping, this puppy was $62. Yes, you heard me right. $62. The fact that I spent $62 on this and this whole entire palette is literally the chalkiest thing on this planet is just like a little bit of a problem for me. KKW in a whole is just lazy as hell to me. I get it, girl. You want to be in the beauty scene because you saw how Kylie was making coin and you're like, well, I want a slice of that pie. I get it. Do you? I'm not knocking your hustle, Kim. I'm not. But could you just try a little bit harder, please? Where should I put the stuff that I talked about? Just put it there. OkeyDokey. So this next item. Boy, do I regret buying this. OkeyDokey, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I've used this twice and it looks like I've used it several times. I could not work with it. It was just not working with me. It was getting muddy. It was turning gray. I was just really hoping that this was going to be what they said it was, which is the sister palette to the Modern Renaissance. The formulation is nowhere near the same as the Modern Renaissance. This is super pigmented, but the fact that this required a learning curve with using it was just a little bit annoying. I do regret buying it. Also, I heard that they reformulated it, and maybe it's better. It just was super hard to work with, and I'm still kind of bummed about it. Sorry, Anastasia, but... Okay, so we have another palette. It is the Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette. I actually used this once and that's it. The quality of these shadows just wasn't what I wanted. This palette's just a little bit boring to me, and I just really regret buying it because I know that when I bought it, I did it in a spur of a moment. You know when you're just like, should I buy this? But you click purchase anyways, and you're just like, ooh, should I have bought that? That was this. See ya. All right, next up is a foundation. It is the Dior Skin Forever foundation. I saw Jaclyn Hill talk about this, but the reason why I bought it was because my good friend Raw Beauty Christie, she did a review on it. And she still had kind of mixed feelings about it when she reviewed it, but I still kind of wanted to buy it. I don't know, I saw it in Sephora and I was just like, ooh, I've heard about this. I'll take it, you know. I literally wrote in my notes, meh. It doesn't really do what I need it to do. It kind of like emphasizes my pores. It's a meh foundation to me. This is definitely not a foundation I'd wear outside of my house, and that's sad because I would wear just about anything outside of my house. This was really expensive. This is Dior. So I spent a pretty penny on this, and I'm really scared to go back to Sephora and return it. Like, I just have this weird thing. Like, I'm scared of returning things. All right, so the next item is kind of an old purchase, about a year ago. Yeah, I think it's been a year now. It is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum Palette. At the time that I purchased this, I was playing with a lot of color. If you guys followed me on Instagram back in late 2016, you guys would know. I'm sure some of you are like, Thomas, what's wrong with it? Why do you regret purchasing it? I literally wrote in my notes the word no. So you would think it's like the most pigmented thing in the world when you swatch it. That's why I bought it at Sephora. But when it goes on the eye, it just blends into nothing. For $56, I have colorful palettes that perform a lot better than this. My Morphe 35B, BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil. I have so many more colorful palettes that just do better. Okay, so the next thing on my list is actually one of the oldest purchases. I think I purchased this like almost 3 years ago now. It is the Hourglass Ambient Palette. And the reason why I bought this, I was just starting out makeup, and my friend at the time, she was a freelance makeup artist, and she was like, well, what skin type do you have? And I was like, well, oily. I had oily skin at the time. And she was like, oh, this is perfect. No. The way I would describe this product is matte powder with glitter in it. But I know some of you are gonna ask, well, Thomas, it looks like you loved it. No, I just kept digging into it every single day, trying to layer on more and more of it just so I could have some sort of highlight. The formulation of this honestly just makes no sense to me. If I knew what it was at the time, I definitely wouldn't have bought it. This next product actually legitimately makes me angry, and I'm probably thinking about doing a part 2 of my full face of products that I hate video and featuring this product. It is the Pure Cosmetics Disappearing Ink Concealer. Disappearing Ink Concealer. To be fair, they're not lying when they say disappearing, because when you put this on your skin, it disappears. It literally blends into nothing. It's super thick and it has like a very greasy consistency to it. I was really excited to try this because I haven't tried anything from Pure Cosmetics before, but I mean, they weren't kidding when they said that this was disappearing ink, because this literally just disappears into your skin. Let's get through this, come on. Ooh, let's get through this, yes. I'll give you guys a second to reawaken and get another snack if you've ran out of your first snack, because we have 8 more products to go. And yeah, so if you could just, you know, get another snack, that'd be great. I recently bought this. It is the MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Setting Powder. Totally not wanting to purchase this. This was literally, I did not come into that MAC store to buy this. I literally came there to buy MAC Fix Plus and that's it, and leave and get out and go. I am literally the worst when it comes to saying no to people. If you ask me for something and I don't want to do it, or I want to decline, I either ignore you or I just say yes, because I'm weak. The girl just would not shut up, and I could not just say, hey, I literally just want MAC Fix Plus. Could you just give me MAC Fix Plus? Instead, I was like, yeah, that powder sounds great. I'll buy it. I did not want you. Next thing I want to show you guys is a foundation, and it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. This was actually my first Tarte purchase. I bought this in December of 2015. I distinctly remember purchasing this. This just does not work with my skin type. I feel like if you have really oily skin, again, this would be perfect for you. It was just so thick and cakey, and it emphasized literally everything. It gave me texture that I didn't even think I had. Sorry, Tarte, I love you, but So this is actually another pretty old purchase on this list. It is the Too Faced Hangover RX Face Primer. There's actually like 2 or 3 videos where I use this. And it's like probably the first 3 videos on my channel. And I even think I put this in like a favorites video. Oh no, I put this in like a Q&A and someone asked me what my favorite primer was or something and I said it was like this. Shannon asked, what's the best primer in your opinion? Too Faced, Primed and Poreless, yes gorge. Hangover RX, yes gorge. That has since changed.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
6 months after like really going in on this product and loving it, I found out from a dermatologist that this was literally breaking me out. This has coconut water in it and apparently my skin and coconut anything just does not mix well. I do have very, very sensitive skin, which is kind of ironic given my job. I put a lot of shit on my face for a living. I regret buying it because if I had known this was gonna give me acne, I wouldn't have bought it. It's a no. Okay, the next thing I want to show you guys is literally another Too Faced product, and it is the Too Faced Candlelight Powder. And again, this was like another thing my friend at the time recommended me. This is another one of those powders that is literally matte with glitter in it. I don't get that. Like, why would anyone want to make that and sell it, and why would anyone want to buy it? And if I had known at the time that it's literally a softly illuminating translucent powder, I wouldn't have bought it because I had no idea. And I don't see how this is translucent. Okay, just a few more to go, guys. Next up is the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. So I bought this thinking that it was going to change everything. It was going to fix everything. Because at the time that I bought this, I had really bad acne, and the kind of marketing ploy that this had was that it could change the coverage of anything, and it can make anything like extreme coverage. Like you can put it into foundations, you can put it into moisturizers, you can mix it in with anything and it will turn anything into like something full coverage. It's just like it was selling you a dream basically. And nope. This clinged to dryness I didn't even know I had. This emphasized texture I didn't even know I had. I literally put in my notes, whack, LOL. Also, it says if I put 5 drops into a foundation, it'll go to extreme coverage. No, no, no it won't. No. Okay, so the next thing on my list of regretful purchases is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Color Correcting Concealer. This is grease. I really just don't like it, and it's really greasy. It's super thick. It's really creasy under the eyes. The way it looked under my eyes was like actually super gross. The only note I have on this product is ew. And this is pretty expensive, and I just did not work for me, and nope. I am probably going to receive so much hate and anger and uproar for this next item. It is another Becca product. It is the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. Champagne Pop, Champagne Pop, Champagne Pop, Champagne Pop. I purchased this the second it came out, the initial launch, the first launch, because I was super, super excited. I wanted to support Jaclyn. I was a huge fan of her at the time. Also at the time when I bought this, purchasing makeup was like an investment and I had to save up for it. And I distinctly remember choosing to buy this over paying a bill. Yeah, and the reason why I just regret buying it because one, the shade just does not work for my skin tone. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Becca highlighters. Still to this day does not work on my skin tone. Even when I'm fake tanned, it just does not work on my skin tone. I think you have to be Jaclyn Hill shade or darker for it to work for you. And I mean, that's great that it's meant for darker skin, but she sold it as this was perfect for anyone. And it's not. If I had known what it was, I wouldn't have bought it. And I don't like Becca highlighters, to be honest, so sorry. Okay, so we have finally made it to the last product that I want to talk to you guys about. My last product regret. I definitely have a lot more, but this is the last one I'm going to talk to you guys about today. It is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. Yeah, I just don't like it. It goes patchy. It's such a weird formula. For some reason, it literally just does not work at all with any foundation that I use it with. Even the Makeup Forever foundation, I feel like it goes patchy. I feel like it breaks down, especially when you put a powder over top of it. I feel like it just breaks down and goes patchy. I feel like it lifts. Coverage is really poor, and like I said before, I have really bad dark circles, so I need something that covers. And this just doesn't do it for me. Okay, you guys, that is it. That is all the products that I regret buying. I definitely have more. If you guys want another video like this featuring more products that I regret buying, definitely give this video a huge thumbs up so I know. Again, thank you Best Fiends so much for sponsoring today's video. Let me know in the comment section below products that you regret buying. I really want to hear like what you guys regret buying. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.